Hello yet again, this is Bernard Prime here with another video review. This time we'll be reviewing a figure from 1985, the Decepticon Air Warrior Dirge. This figure was released in 1985 as part of the second series of Seeker jets under the command of Starscream. This was a remold of the Starscream figure, the F-15 Strike Eagle, with different wings. I do not know that these wings are used on actual jets, or if this is just a Transformers-specific fictitious design. No articulation to speak of in this mode. Just rolls on the landing gear. I mean, you can pretend it can fly, but you probably shouldn't. Under carriage here you have the landing gear front and back, and the two machine guns. These are solid pieces, they do not launch or anything. The only accessories that are not used in the jet mode are the two fists. Being it's from 1985, they should be dual tabbed. That being a tab, and that being a tab. On 84 and some of the first releases, there was only one tab on the fist and not two. So yeah, that's a variant to look out for if you're looking for fists. Transformation to robot mode is relatively simplistic. You stand the jet up, fold the feet down, and you're done. Kidding. I wish it was that easy. I've seen some GoBots that are more complicated than that. Take out the machine guns, just peg and hole 5mm standard. Take the wings and kind of angle them back a little bit, probably about 45 degrees or so. So you can see how they are. That helps to kind of balance and support the figure. Next, you remove the landing gear. Be extremely careful because this piece likes to get lost easily and can sometimes fetch more than the figure is really worth, depending on if it's a reissue or not. So yeah, take care not to lose that one. Stick the fists over here, and the machine gun goes all out of the way. Alright, next you take the entire upper section of the canopy and swing the whole thing down. You then can kind of lift up a little bit and poke your fingers through the cavity here. You push, that'll separate these out. You can then grab hold of them and swing them outward, up and out, maybe. Come on, there we go. Take them over the wing and back down. Same with the other side. Now this is where the Seeker bit gets a little bit tricky. Take the nose cone down from the canopy. There's two hinges here. Make sure it's point facing down. Take the whole thing and it will swing up and through, causing this tab here to rest right there in the center. Then you take the whole structure here, pull up and swing it back, thus revealing the head. Now the cartoons, they animated Thrust, Dirge, and Ramjet all with the nose cone pointing up. That was to help the animators out a little bit, and to help them be able to tell which jet was supposed to be which one when they go to color the ones. Helps to kind of bypass the whole Red Sky Warp or Black Thundercracker or Blue Starscream things that plagued Season 1. So that's why that happened. But the instructions, the head is meant to be like that. So now we're almost done. What I like to do so that I don't lose it is I open the canopy here, and I actually take the landing gear and I just place it in there, usually wheels down, and just let the thing kind of rest up in there and close it in place. Next you take the two fists, the thumbs facing up of course, and then we'll just slip over the arms here and clip into place. You'll hear it. And lastly we take the machine guns, and there's, I don't know how you can see it, the holes. There we go. That hole there looks like Kermit the Frog's iris. Yeah. Sorry, that's the only thing I can think of when I look at those is Kermit the Frog. Anyway, and there you have it, from 1985, Dirge. This figure has articulation of, I don't know, marshmallow. I mean, seriously, there's like next to no articulation. He has lateral and rotary arm movement in the shoulder, and that's it. I mean, I guess you can kind of flap the wings a little bit or move them around. I don't know. Pretty much does a whole lot of nothing. It's good for a display piece. Overall, as a jet, it is very, very good looking. Very well designed. The difference in color on the wings, though, does kind of detract a little bit away from the whole jet, but overall it's not bad. It's a good solid figure that I would recommend it mainly for display. Play value is minimal. I would say probably a 5 out of 10. One of my personal favorites, because it's one I had when I was younger, but you know, I'm a little biased where that's concerned. But yeah, I would say a solid 5 out of 10. It's not a horrible toy, but it's not the greatest either. One advantage that Dirge and actually Dirge himself, really, above even Thrust and Ramjet, have above the rest of the Seekers, is the fact that he has minimal accessories to lose. He has 2 wings, 2 fists, 2 guns, and landing gear. That's it. I mean, you take someone like Starscream, he would have the landing gear, the tail rudders, the tail fins, the 2 large wings, the 2 launchers, the 2 short missiles, the 2 machine gun null rays, the 2 fists. I mean, it just goes on and on. It's ridiculous. So, yeah. If you're not looking for a lot of the different pieces and parts to keep falling off when they get loose, but you still want a Seeker jet, I would recommend Dirge above the rest. So, yeah, once again, this has been Moroni Prime, wasting your time.